The next video in my do-it-yourself color analysis series, I ran a poll over on my Instagram, and apparently, overwhelmingly, you guys wanted me to continue with this series. So here's the next video, and this actually, in my opinion, is the most important step in a do-it-yourself. Before I move on, I just want to clarify what you're seeing in all my content. And in another content producer's content, you may see different things for the checks. And my advice to you is to only follow content that resonates with you and that you're familiar with before applying any judgment to something you might not fully understand. And I posted this today on my Instagram. To understand content you're viewing, you have to fill in the blank here. And so all my content, including this do-it-yourself series, I use the International Image Institute color analysis checks. If you're viewing other content that says otherwise, my advice would be to fill in one of these blanks. All these are cool, but it explains why you see different things in the color analysis space. And again, my advice, as always, is to only follow content that resonates with you to avoid any confusion. Confusion with all the different methods, that is. Knowing the blanks here is really important in the color analysis context. When somebody enters my color analysis service, I actually don't care what color analysis result they receive, other than they're receiving the result that passes the color analysis checks in the method I use. You may have likes, dislikes, and care for the result you receive. And this most important step is removing all of that, removing any things you've thought throughout the years, because I'm going to give a very common example. If you have dark hair and fair skin, you've just described a situation that could receive many palettes. People sometimes think that situation is high contrast, and in the color analysis system I use, contrast, which relates to the value scale in the 3 dimensions of color. 3 dimensions of color are undertone, value, and intensity. And contrast is really not a color analysis check in the method I use, which is a skin response color testing method. I've known many people throughout the years I've been doing color analysis who have fair skin and dark hair and leave with, say, a muted palette color analysis result. Because the muted palette color analysis result creates smooth skin, bright skin, lifted jawline, power to eyes, and all the checks. Contrast, in my view, is a piece of info to know when you receive your color analysis result that passes the skin response to color test. For instance, if you receive a high contrast palette like the Bright palette or True Winter as examples, high contrast looks would be recommended in outfits that you're putting together. So this video is about removing your thoughts on your contrast level. Who cares? Moving anything you've thought in your mind about your color analysis result and being completely open to perhaps receiving the last result you thought you could ever be. Because in reality, it's actually quite common in my professional color analysis practice for people to receive the result, the last one that they thought they could ever be, and as they experimented with that result, they loved it. And before, when perhaps they were doing a self-analysis, they had avoided even testing that result. I'm sure you've seen color analysis videos come up where people have talked about being in extreme surprise with their result received from a professional. That actually is extremely common and is more often the case. I'm devoting a whole video for this because I want to pause between the next video for you to consider what I've reviewed here. Fine and dandy for me to say it in an opening of a video and move on to a color comparison process, but that's dismissing perhaps years of bias that you've built up in your head. So I want to just pause and say, this video step in the DIY process is about being 100% open, and perhaps even just reflecting on being open to the last palette you ever thought. Stay tuned for the next DIY post.